What's up, everybody watching? We are starting what could be my final video for our Diablo 4 beta gameplay playthrough. We are closing in on the hours of where Blizzard will be taking away the beta test, and I wanted to dive in here and get as much of the campaign content out as I possibly could, because so far, this game has been absolutely engrossing. I played through the closed beta, I played pretty much through the open beta, and I've been able to test 4 classes so far. Necromancer is the class that I've gotten the farthest with because I've never played a Necromancer style character in any video game. Upon testing the classes though, I probably would go back and select a rogue if I had my choice, but that is coming from a degree of great bias because I usually play rogue stealth style characters in video games, and once I was able to test the rogue class out a little more, it definitely seems to fit my playstyle. But do not get me wrong, Necromancer has been a lot of fun to learn and play. Definitely something I would use as a secondary class, but for me personally, I wouldn't take this one all the way to the end as my main if I could do it over again. But in beta, this is our class, this is what we're rolling with, and we're going to see how much further we can get in the storyline before the beta is taken away. Excuse me. Let me know in the comment section what class you've been playing for Diablo 4 beta. What's your favorite class and what do you intend on maining when this game is released? Let's dig into this content because it makes me sad that they're going to be taking this away soon. And that is another testament for how good the game is. You see a lot of people trying to put up negative reviews for the game. I've seen some. We're trying to create some controversy, but to me, this game has been excellent through the course of a beta. I mean, I say this from the standpoint of somebody who doesn't... I have a lot of time to play games, but I do not have the time that I used to have to play games. So saying, I don't have the time I used to have to invest completely into games. So if you're looking for a game that is filled with content, this has completely kept my interest all weekend long. If you're sitting down for, I'd even say 2-3 hours gaming sessions, this game looks like it's going to deliver content for an extended period of time, and I couldn't be happier. Yesterday when I was looking over the map here, I realized there's still a number of areas I still have left to explore, and we're still on Act 1. And I've been going pretty hard with this playthrough. If I had more time with the game, I probably would take more time. But right now, we don't have that. I have to remember my talent tree because I've been switching it up, trying all different talent trees on all the classes I've been messing around with. That's part of the fun, for me at least, is trying out all the talent trees early before you get to the final max level and start your final build for raids, PvP, whatever it's going to be. Alright, we gotta focus a little more on the gameplay. We're getting a little wrecked here. And we don't want that to be the way this goes. Too busy chatting away with the viewers, which is the whole point of one of these full-blown first reaction playthroughs, to get the impression of everybody who's playing this game.
My bags are full.
So we have... Where did we leave off? I have to remember where we left off. My bags are full. You're trying to jump from character to character to absorb as much content as you can, and you forget little things. Maybe I should go back to the village and toss some of this. Let's do that. Is there anywhere where I could dump my bags off? Now, if I remember, I think you have to teleport. No, that's for dungeons. This takes me back. Funny, I still haven't mastered the whole teleporting abilities. The simple things, right? We have another two-handed scythe here. Well, we can't be switching out legendaries. Yeah, once you get in this position where you're just sitting here wondering if you should empty your bags, it's probably a good idea to just go back to town and dump it off. It's going to hinder you as you play through, and we do not want that, because the last couple dungeons have been just legendary drops for me, and I want to have available bag space for that. I noticed there's no chest so far to store additional items in this game unless I just completely missed it. That was something I noticed in Diablo 4. I mean, excuse me, Diablo 3, that they had. I mentioned that treasure goblins were something that was missing, but they might have patched that in, because I took on a few of those last night, and it was pretty damn fun.
I'll take it.
At this point, it's just get rid of the items. We have our legendary weapon. We're working our way. We need 3 more, and we'll be full legendary, so... maybe just dumping off the items and rolling with the playthrough is the best way to do it. You want to focus in on the abilities, you want to focus in on the builds and the talent trees and everything, but like I said, we're trying to get as far into this content as we can, and sitting back, going over the items, going over the builds is going to take a lot of time, and I certainly want to see where the story heads before beta's gone. That's my main priority.
You are capable. I could use an extra set of hands exorcising the demon that has seized this man's son. Meet me in the cellar there, and prepare yourself. You're about to witness a miracle.
Meet me in the cellar here. So we're going to get, I believe, an instance right here in town.
Oh, it's colder down here than out there.
A sure sign of demonic presence. Take my chalice and place it in front of the boy. I need to read through my prayer book for the right passages.
One of the main things I wanted to do before this playthrough ends is at least hit max level.
Sister, I know the cathedral's normal method is to burn the person possessed.
Some of the clergy can be eager in their reading of the scriptures. That won't happen here.
Oh, praise be.
Begin the exorcism.
Father Inarius, as I shed my wicked blood, let it be purified in thy light. Let the light fill the darkness.
Pathetic. This child belongs to me.
Angels above! My son!
Let the light push out the darkness hiding within this child. Father, force this demon out.
Your mewling has no power here.
Here we go.
Father, protect this child with your grace. I command you to flee this body.
No! No!
Trap him right inside there.
It
That's
is
it.
done.
What? My boy! Can you hear me?
That was a weak fight. I expected
Please
more.
say something.
Father? Where am I?
My boy! Oh, Father! You're all right. Thank you, sister.
You're welcome. I'm sure I will see you at the next service, yes, Peter? Right in the front pew?
Of course, sister, of course.
Let us give them a moment. Speak to me outside.
Quick and easy side quest. So what has she got to say? That was
You
interesting.
did well. You're more suited to this work than you think. There are many more people in Kyovoshad who are in need of me. If you have the time, I would welcome your assistance.
So now that we've completed that side quest, let's see where we want to head, which direction. The Darkened Way is a quest that we haven't unlocked. It looks like a campaign quest, so that's probably the direction we're going to head. gonna go that way. How do we get out? Alright. Head down. I think it's this way to get out. I still have to deliver this note. For some reason that has been elusive to me, this quest. Something I'm hoping we can complete here very soon. Yeah, we dumped off our goods. Just gotta make sure. So is this where we have to climb, or we're gonna cut through? I think I'll have to climb up here to figure out where the campaign quest is. Looks like we're getting close. Eastern Plains, level 23. Looks like there's an event here. Maybe we should jump in and join. Let's join the fun. Event join rites of ascension. That's not what I wanted. I didn't want to get trapped in the bone prison with him.
I need more essence.
There we go. Bone prison trap. Seems like he's immune. Presenting more of a challenge than I expected, which is good. I like it.
I need more time.
One thing I noticed playing some of the other classes too, the deeper I got into the game, the more challenging it was. Necromancer seems to be the easiest class to play so far. Probably because of the skeletons that are tanking. There we go. Now that the skeletons clean up and crash around the area, they can go ahead and focus on the main big baddie here. Get out of there. Trap him in the prison. Did we miss it?
I'm out of essence.
Event complete. Let's pick up some treasures. We picked up some. We can't carry any more murmuring orbs. Pick up a Reaper. Like I said, this class seemed to be the easiest one I've played so far, especially as I've gotten deeper into the game. Rogue presented more of a challenge early in dungeons, but I was also kind of speedrunning it, the little bit I had to play of it. And switching up talent trees, and switching up weapons, going from melee to range. It really had that Demon Hunter feel that I originally wanted in the game. Being that I was a Demon Hunter main in the previous Diablos. I mean, it really just seems like a name change to me once I had some time to mess around with the class. If you would have called it a Demon Hunter, I would have selected it. That's a good question. Once you play through it, or for those of you who have played through a Rogue, what is the difference between a Demon Hunter and a Rogue overall? Is it really just a name change, like a Mage and a Sorcerer would be? So we're almost to the point. We're gonna reach our quest. We want to check the cellar. That's the distracting part of this. When you run and go do these quests and slow these dungeons, you want to jump right in and get engaged in that. cellar can't be too long, right? We could check it out. We do have an extra talent here, but I didn't even notice that, so that works. I think we're getting to the point where we want to get a 4th ability. I'm not sure which ability I want to get. That's another thing that we're going to have to take a look at. Something that's going to complement what I'm using already. So we're in a cellar. We're halfway to 25. Excuse me, 24.
I need more time.
Burn him down. Takes one of them out, and they can't get me into bone prison, and we should be clearing up this cellar relatively
I need
easily.
more essence.
Bloodstained cellar complete. We are full on potions, so it all looks good here. Quick, easy, painless. Let's get out and go finish our quest. Very nice. Good job, Mage Skeleton. I think we're going to get golems soon. Rank 25 is golems. It's like a warlock with an excessive amount of pets. For demons.
I need more essence.
Was evasive with that. Didn't want to stay in the bone prison. Very windy area. What is this? Getting more accustomed to using that mini-map than I was earlier, but this deep in the playthrough, you learn a number of things you didn't know at the start of it. Every single environment I go through has just been amazing looking. I have no complaints about the graphics quality in this. It's certainly an upgrade from Diablo 3, as it should be, but more than I originally expected. I think this is where we have to be. Let me know what you're thinking about the graphics in D4 so far. Is this where we have to be? All the way up top. Return to Black Lake. Oh, so this is going to be... Okay. We're returning to the lake. So we have 2 available talent tree points. We're going to go ahead and spec those up really quick. What do we want to get here? I mean, you could go ahead and pick your 2 main abilities. That would always work. Lucky, hit, chance to create a corpse. We don't need that anymore. I feel like I want to switch out that ability. What do we have here? So we're almost at the point where we're going to get a new ability. I'm going to go ahead and, I think, max out this ability. We'll max out the 2 main abilities that we use, because that is never going to go bad. And then we'll go ahead and grab our 4th ability, most likely, on the next level up. Nothing around here that we want to grab. Made it to the ore hoist. We're about to... So we finally made it to the ore hoist, and now we're going to head down into the dungeon and see about crossing the Black Lake. See what Lilith is up to here. Been waiting to get to this part of the story. This is what I didn't want to miss out on. Yup. Neryl has been a very interesting part of the lore so far with her mother. She's leading us the direction towards Lilith, which is exactly what I want to see. Because so far we haven't heard much about Lilith in the game. I mean, we've gotten little bits and pieces,
I'll explain
but
on the way.
I'm interested to learn more about her. I like how they add new big baddies throughout the course of the game. I mean, we all hope we encounter Diablo at some point in the game. That's pretty much what we want to do. Start out, kill Diablo at the end, but that might be for an expansion or something. I think this is going to be all about Lilith, and so far she's done a pretty solid job as developing herself as a main bad character, and I like it. I think so. What are you guys thinking about Lilith so far? Lilith showed me the ugly truth of our cosmos, the eternal conflict. Angels and demons have battled over control of all creation for all time. To what end, I asked, and she simply laughed.
I lack the required essence.
My first round down here, I originally teleported out and I thought I lost the whole dungeon, but now I'm glad to know that I didn't screw it up. And this was all part of the story. Crossing the Black Lake, I think, is going to lead us into Act 2. That just seems like what's going to happen here. Taking a wild guess. It just seems like too big a part of the Diablo lore. I could be wrong, but we will see, it looks like. That was something I definitely wanted to accomplish before the end of this beta, the Black Lake questline.
I'm out of essence.
Interact. All my life I've sought the origin of humankind. It was always her. From the union of angels and demons came the first generation of humanity. They were more powerful, movers of mountains, shaker of seas. The first playthrough, I love to absorb the lore, especially... Oh, we have to go this way. With a new class like Necromancer that I've never played before. I keep saying it. I always say it. I've never been the type to get one of these Blizzard games, whether it be World of Warcraft, Diablo, to just blow through the content to get to max level at the end. There's plenty of time for that kind of stuff. You hear a lot of people say after a couple weeks there's no more content in the game, but if you sit down and blow through it for 24 hours straight, that's the way it's going to be.
Difficult to understand, and the notes weren't much better. I think I know how to talk with my mother again.
I mean, I'm as guilty as anyone with that. I've done it many times before. You like doing it. It can be fun, but marathon gaming sessions can be also tiring. How sweet this tastes. Lilith asked me to aid in a ritual, sacrifice a priest from the escort. He had no fight. He just prayed as we made his blood useful. Forgive my hand. I'm still shaking. Power dances along my bones. I walk the path of our maker now. It's all the stuff you miss when you want to go max level. I relate it to World of Warcraft a lot, where people just log in the game and beast mode the 10 levels instead of enjoying the amazing scenery, content, and stories that come along with it. It's the same thing I think with Diablo in general. You can beast mode it through the second playthrough. The first one, you like to take in the scenery. Tell me if you're that style of player or you're one who likes to just
Breeze.
completely beast it to
Coming
max
from the
level and
Black
gear
Lake.
out and get on to endgame content
feel
quickly.
it? Let's hurry.
Now let's get on with the Black Lake story. This is what we've been waiting for. Here we go. I had a feeling a cinematic was going to come of this. Or something like that.
Mother, please. Can you hear me? My little magpie. It's you. I can save you from this, Mother. I promise. I can learn how to...
Stop. I can't be saved from my own mistakes. This body is only a husk. My spirit must pass on. And you must let me go.
Mother, no. I need you.
You need to move on, Magpie, without me. But I can help you one last time before I go. You have the divine blessing. Your blood is the necessary key.
So a blessing from Inarius is the key to opening the Black Lake. My character is a savage, I love it. Just not even a hesitation, cuts up, drops the blood, let's do this.
Mira, you were so loved.
From the very first cinematic, when we saw Lilith, they did say blood is the key. Blood is the key with the blessing of Inarius, it looks like. We're about to cross. Looks like an entirely necropolis of the firstborn. This is going to get crazy, I think.
The way is open. We have to go. But... do you think Lilith is even still here? It's been so long. I'm afraid she's won this one. Besides, I have to... take care of my mother. But it's not over yet. Not for you. Lilith was after Rosma. Find him. Learn why. I'll be back at the vault. All right?
Here we go. I'm expecting big things once we cross this bridge. Let's not hold up any longer. Let's go.
How strange. Somehow this place feels like home.
Maybe she said that because of the connection you have to Lilith after eating the petals early on in the story. So it feels like home, so I'm going to assume Lilith is here based on what my character just said. We still have to dive more into the connection about the petals, too. As we go, the story is coming along. And remember, everyone, this is only Act 1.
To my sanctum. Though, you come too late, just as Lilith did before you. For it was my father, Inarius, who arrived here first. It unfolded as my visions foretold. How we hurtled towards the prophecy's end.
I'm not ready.
Get out of it. Get out of the AoE.
started in dreams. I saw shattered images of the end of Sanctuary. The scales of a great serpent carried these visions. And so I went to visit him. My and the serpent's thoughts met, and the fragmented future was mended together. I put it down in order, and the prophecy was born.
Central chamber.
I need to destroy the tumors to go any further.
Okay. Almost to level 24. So it's basically searching out the 4 tumors in order to move forward. Nothing up here. There's one. Blocked by the wall. So I could have traveled up this way with the mini-map. This one, I'm gonna go back this way. I like how it's marked on the map where we have to go. Did we get this one? No. We duck under. So we picked up 1, 3 to go. Doesn't look like we've explored this area, so let's uncover what we can here. Back out. Angelic Memorial. Can hit him up top, that's pretty sick. I didn't think I'd be able to hit him from the top of the stairs.
Prophecy became my burden. There were others that knew. Ones that couldn't understand the nature of such a thing. I knew Inarius would be driven to interfere. I believed it was about him. He saw himself as a savior.
Come on, let us hear the story. Stop ruining it. Leave reflected in the background. Sloppy this fight. You notice it's so much more when you try the classes, how helpful these skeletal mages are. I mean, I doubt a Necromancer is going to be able to take a beating like a melee character or a barbarian or a rogue. But I mean, it certainly makes it easier, I think, to play. Did we cover everything? Yes, okay. Too many occasions I've missed little things and had to backtrack, so you want to make sure. That's part of the fun with these dungeon explorations. I do like a challenge in my games. I don't like to just rip through it. I know we're going to get more difficulties, and I can't wait for that, but obviously you're going to have to hit level 25, gear up, which is a whole nother experience in this game. Fixing the gear, it's like a game all in itself.
I need more time.
you see where they are, but there's nowhere to climb or go through the walls, and you can't destroy anything. So I'm guessing you have to travel around. We only have 2 tumors left. One looks like it's right here. We'll take care of that. Be on our way, and I think this will lead us to the final one. No. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought we were blocked off by the tentacles. Demonic Memorial. I think this is where we have to be. We don't need that. Oh, you survived. They want to give me the level 24 right now. They're not going to let me wait. Probably. We'll take it. We will take it, because I think we're going to deal with a boss fight soon. 1 level to go in beta. It's crazy. We've almost played all the way to level 25. That was my main goal when I started this playthrough, to get at least a character to max level and experience as much of the story as we can, and we are almost there. Drop a like on this video if you've been able to stay through this entire playthrough, because we are 1 level off from max level, and we are getting very deep into the story content, so this is only going to get better as we go.
It was only a matter of time before Norns would discover what I've done and come demanding the key.
We should probably pick our talent point while we can. Now, I did say I was going to go for a 4th ability. I'm not even sure which one to pick. I think we're down to this portion of the talent tree. This is where it gets interesting. I stand alone. Increased damage reduction by 6%, reduced 2%. I haven't even looked at this part of the tree yet. This is an ultimate. Ultimate blood wave. Army of the dead call forth deep buried dead volatile skeletons emerge over the next I don't want it. 7 seconds that explode when enemies are around. We're past the exploding part. Inspiring leader, you have been healthy for at least 4 seconds and your minions gain 4% attack speed. I don't like that. I don't know why. I want to do Bone Storm. Reminds me of the first boss in ICC. We're doing it. For now, it's Bone Storm. Who remembers Ice Crown Citadel and Bone Storm? We finally have our 4th ability, and now we can push it to max level. And then we'll worry about respecting the talent tree if needed. Let's see how Bone Storm goes. I like it. I like it. Okay, it's a 60-second ability and an ultimate. I see. Every time the screen turns red, I think I'm dying. Like at the end, where my health is going to just completely deplete and I'm going to hit the ground, but I'm realizing it turns that way when you get hit pretty much any time. It's throwing me off a little bit there. We're going to test all the ultimate abilities. We got Bone Prison, so now if we do a Bone Storm in there, while we're in the Bone Prison, I think it could complement each other quite nicely.
Oh, you refuse to give me the key. You stand in the way of the Savior. The holy blood in your veins should be boiling.
Nothing you do will change the future I saw.
I create my own destiny. And this prophecy of yours is just a small part of it. It is wider, beyond comprehension of ungrateful spawns like yourself.
The way Inarius is talking in this game, it makes me wonder if some point we're going to have to fight him, or anyone in the Haradrim. I have no idea where this is going. Lilith is a demon, and maybe there is a point to her, what she's saying. Or a small one at that. I don't know. It seems to be a number of people who don't trust the angels in the game.
All you must understand is once I am victorious in hell, the high heavens will welcome me home, where I belong.
Something's fishy about him to me.
It would be true, Father.
Could be me. It would be a twist.
Curse this place.
I'm being followed.
Ever since the Warcraft 3 twist where Artless wins in the end, I'm always expecting something like that from Blizzard. You never know. Balance is sanctum. Maybe even hoping for something like that where they do a serious turn and the bad guys end up being the good guys. But I don't think that's quite how Diablo is going to work, but we will see. And that's why we play through these storylines. Lilith's Laminin. So yeah, we want to get him in the bone prison. I see. Definitely like the ability. Get out of the AoE. We gotta get better at that.
I'm out of essence.
Having an ultimate certainly is gonna make a difference. So if we bone prison, knock him down. What is this? He's not on our team, is he? No, you're not on our team. I didn't. Whose side are you on? Looks like we're gonna have to redo this one. What just happened? I'm not sure even what just happened. We're gonna need our corpses. Wondering if they're gonna give us our skeletons back prior to the fight. I don't know what just happened there. Can we stand in the blood and guts? Are we supposed to get inside the shield with the angel? Maybe that's what I missed. I hope they give us our skeletons back. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
I'm not ready.
That looks like the trick to this fight. Let's use our bone storm. What? Get in there! That is it. Okay, I think that's it. That's where I messed up. I wasn't sure which side this angel was on right away. I mean, you're in the course of a big brawl. You could miss things. I guess we have to stay out of his AoE and jump into the angel's shield. Learn that the hard way where I want. Not the easiest. I'm glad.
I need more time.
Get out of that mess. Trap him in the bone prison.
I'm out of essence. I'm not ready.
Gain more essence here. Get out of the AoE. Yeah, bone prison is definitely nice. Can't cut that down. I guess it's just stay in here. We need to res skeletons. I didn't realize we were so low on that. Thought that was it. Thought we were down. We have no corpses.
I need more time.
What did we just do? Okay, okay. Wrong. We got a misclick there, and a misclick against someone like this could be a complete disaster. We're gonna need corpses, I think, to win this. Maybe we could pull it off. Even when you're close to... Get away, get away, get away, get away. We have to heal. Get out of the AoE. This is not the easiest. Stay safe here. Even when you trap them, it's avoiding the AoE. We need to heal now. Oh, no. We're only halfway here. No skeletons. Struggling to stay out of the AoE. in a nice little battle. I like it, I like it. Ooh. We're low on health potions, too.
I'm not ready yet.
I gotta get better with the ultimate use, I think. That's gonna pick up some extra points of damage. Ooh. No, get out! Ooh. We have it? Yes, we do. We have 1 health potion left. This is getting sticky.
I'm not ready yet.
This is gonna be hard to win. Wow, get out of it! I don't know if we're gonna survive this one. No health potions. Towards the end here. I'm seeing how important the skeletons are. What are we gonna do here? I'm trying to devise a strategy here. It's not looking good. I didn't think it would. I didn't think it would. With our equipment close to breaking, it looks like we're only going to get 1 more crack at this. Maybe I do need to respec my tree for this fight. Let me take a look. What can we do here? Conjure a tidal wave of blood, deals 275 damage, knocking enemies back. You may only select 1 ultimate skill. I think I'm going to stick with Bone Storm for now. We need those corpses. That's the one thing I've noticed about this class. It is extremely dependent on corpses, and if you end up getting into a boss fight where there's no corpses, it can mean a lot of trouble. That's where this class falters a little bit. Well, let's get ready to go take an engagement with Lilith's Laminate one more time. Hopefully it's the last one. We've gone through the learning curve here. That's what we need. We need the skeletons surrounding it. Get out of the mess. Maybe we have him focus more on you early and let the skeletons do the work. That might have been where I failed it a little bit. Stand behind me. See, this is going to hurt my skeletons, I think. Yup. How do I get the skeletons out of that AoE? Fight is going smoother. When you trap them in the bone prison, we'll have to see that the skeletons are down. That's where it's going to be trouble. Trap them in, out. That's AoE. We gotta be cautious with our potions. Last time we ran out, it cost us the whole fight. Blocked them off, I didn't quite trap them in the prison. That was a bad move. That was a bad move. Even when he's doing this ability.
I'm not ready.
The game connection has been lost. You've been disconnected from the server. Please do not tell me this is where it's going to end. Please. I'm going to try to log back on. Please tell me we still have beta. Because that is evil if this is where they stop us. Oof. That gave me a scare, getting kicked off right there. It made me wonder if the beta ended. It shows you how badly I want to play through this content. Luckily, the beta did not end. You can get lost in your little world here playing this game. So we do have some time to complete the Black Lake. That would have been a horrible point to end this video at. At 24, right about to complete the Black Lake, trying to ding up to 25. Now, during the break, since it took me a little time to get on because of the beta queues, I decided to respec my talent tree because the fight wasn't going according to plan, and I wanted to respect my talent tree anyway. I want to try as many different things as we can prior to the beta ending. I'm hoping this delivers the victory we're looking for in this fight. Because, as I said, this class is very reliable on corpses, and I wanted to get less reliable on the corpses, especially for solo boss fights where you just don't have many corpses. That's kind of what I like.
You are the last visitor to my sanctum. Though you come too late, just as Lilith did before you.
Looks like it took us a little
For
back.
It was my father,
Good, at least I can get some corpses up. I mean, sadly, it took us back a little bit from the boss fight, but luckily, it didn't end the entire gameplay, so we're just going to roll with it from where we left off. As I've said many times in this playthrough, this is a beta test, so there are going to be issues like that throughout the course of the game. There's an uncut gameplay playthrough. You're going to experience things like that. And you gotta roll with the punches. I know I'm not the only one that's experienced the disconnecting issues. That, I assume, is going to be something fixed prior to launch day. I've seen it improve throughout the course of the beta.
It started in dreams. I saw shattered images of the end of Sanctuary. The scales of a great serpent.
Being that we've played most of that already, I want to get to the boss fight.
The tumors to go any further.
We have to do the tumors all over again. That is terrible. At least we know where they are. That is not okay. I really didn't want it to reset the whole dungeon. Gives us a little bit of time to mess around with our talent tree too, unfortunately. I really did want to hit that level 25 because I saw an achievement once you reach level 24 for beta, and I do like those little achievements. I'd like it if... I'm assuming you're going to get one if you hit level 25, and it's nice to have that when you look at it later on when you're playing through the full copy of the game. It's nice that you participated in the beta and you got an achievement like that. I always enjoyed little things like that.
I need more time.
Skill not ready. That's terrible that we have to go back and do all of the tumors again. But as we know in Diablo, you're going to run dungeons many times over through the course of the life of the game. There's one. We already did this, so it shouldn't be too grueling to kill everything again. And I'll just call it free XP at this point. Hopefully we don't get booted by the boss again, and we can down him. I like it that I'm taking a few more deaths and the challenge is going up for me. I don't like it when you just blow through the content. For a while it was feeling that way, but now the challenge is starting to get there. And I like it. It gave you time to develop in the game before it presented just past the challenge. I like this corpse resing ability. Or, I'm sorry, not corpse res, Army of the Dead. It's got like Death Knight feel to it, Warlock feel.
The prophecy became my burden. There were others that knew. Ones that couldn't understand the nature of such a thing. I knew Anarius would be driven to interfere, believing that it was about him. I saw hell.
One more to go, let's see. So it's up and around, I'm guessing. Use your mini-map. Use your mini-map. Can you go this way? No, right? This was the area that was blocked off last time, so we have to figure out how to get back to that last tumor one more time. I think I did the same thing on the last go-around with this, where I thought you could climb a wall, and I ended up having to go all the way around. This has got to be it right here. Yep. I remembered it had something to do with climbing. The Army of the Dead. Is going to be my new ability for this boss. Splinter looks nice to kill regular mobs out in the world, but I think this will work better against the boss since I've been complaining about lack of corpses in boss fights. That seems to be a common thing I've been saying through Necromancer class, which is good because it keeps it challenging.
Required essence.
Again, I'm not sure how this stun is going to work against the boss either. But we will figure out a talent 3 downer, that's for sure. That's it, we got our tumors. Slay the final tumor of hatred to fully uncover the exit.
Oh, you refuse to give me the key. You stand in the way of the Savior. The holy blood in your veins should be boiling.
We've seen this earlier in the video, so we're just going to take a run to Lilith and get on with the boss
All
fight.
you must understand is once I am victorious in hell, the high heavens will welcome me home.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
We've already taken a look at the lake in the previous part of this playthrough before our DC. I'm ready for a fight here. So we have all our skeletons. Let's double check our abilities and make sure there's nothing we're missing here. Paragons, we haven't gotten there. Book of the Dead, we're skeletal mages. Enemies, each time your cold mages deal damage, enemies with their primary attack gain 2 essence. What did I just do? Oops. But luckily they're gonna res. I'm trying to figure out how to get abilities here. I said this is definitely something I'm gonna have to work on. I didn't want to sacrifice my skeletal mages there. Might not have been in the best mood.
Beyond this cheek, there's nothing but death.
I guess we're playing this fight with less mages than we originally thought. We summon the army of the dead. Yeah, the fight
I need more time.
is going better, it looks like, than it previously did early on. No corpses for the explosion, though.
I need more essence. I'm not ready yet. I need more essence.
We're gonna have to deal. Come to me, skeletons. Do not. This is what causes me the problem. Skeletons dying in the aggro. I wish. I don't know. There's got to be a way maybe to pull them towards me so they don't die standing in the AoE. Army of the Dead is going to be huge in this fight.
I lack the required essence. Need more time.
No, 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 no. Get out of the AoE. 5 seconds for Army of the Dead. Wow. We're gonna have to heal again.
I'm out of essence.
Summon the army. Let's go. We're gonna need every unit we can get here. Yeah, we are still standing in the aggro. This at least takes some of the pressure off my back. Yeah, that's going to be key to this fight, I think.
I'm out of essence.
Get out of the aggro. Stay healed. Gonna have to be careful on this one. Might take a minute, but I'm hoping we can get it done.
I'm not ready yet.
He stays focused on you once those skeletons are down.
I need more essence.
So we're halfway through the fight. Get in the barrier. Hopefully this absorbs. He cannot be hit on this. It looks. We have one health potion left. This has been a challenging fight.
I need more essence.
Summon the army. Go, ultimate. You out. He takes the army down pretty quickly, but it does buy you a little time to regroup, which is what I need in this fight. Regenerate some essence. Oh my. We're gonna have to heal. We got 60 seconds before we can summon the army. This is going to be a fight. Let the angel tank too. Get out, get out, get out. This could be disastrous. Get out, get out. Oh. Wow. Move, 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 move. "35 seconds till we can summon the army." We have no health potions. This is going to get rough. Come on, give us something. Get out of that AoE. This is getting more difficult. No. No, we're going to die. Please don't. Drop a potion, please.
I have no potions.
Okay. It's this ability that's holding me up. consumes all your essence to conjure up a bone spirit that seeks enemies. Upon reaching an enemy, the spirit explodes, dealing 244 damage. You know what? We haven't tried it yet. We've been taking a beating. Let's go ahead and see. Being that this recharges our essence, I'm going to immediately max it out. We're down to this part of the tree, so Skeletal Warrior Mastery is going to be big. I want to get Skeletal Mage Mastery, that's another one. Where else do we want to go on this tree? Max it out. Put those at max level. Now, this is what part. We're going to pick up this as an ability because it creates physical damage. And I think it summons enemies. I've never used it. We're going to have to go by trial by fire here. So what do I want as a curse ability? Takes 30 damage each time they deal direct damage. Curse the target area, enemies inflicted, decrepify. I mean, this looks pretty good. Even though we have our gear helping us out over here, I want to get the slow effect for this fight. We have 6 talent points left. I guess it wouldn't be bad to extend these abilities. We're definitely going to want the Army of the Dead ultimate. What is this one? Bone Spirit critically strikes. Cooldown is reduced by 6 seconds. It's all about trial and error with the tree, right? So we have one ability to go, and being that this is our ability that generates essence, maybe we do want it where Bone Splinter has a 20% chance to make enemies vulnerable for 2 seconds, since we're dealing with a solo enemy, and we will go ahead and... So we have 2 talent points left. Where do we want to put it? I mean, Decrepify is only at level 1, the other ones are level 5. Maybe I should pick it. Right now we'll pick Decrepify and see how this goes. An Army of the Dead is going to be our selection here. Hopefully this works. Let's give this boss another shot. No skeletal mages. Maybe second time I've seen that. We gotta be careful, because I remember no matter what happens here. So that consumes everything. Now we have to regenerate. This looks like it's working better, but again, as this fight goes on, it seems to be all about the skeletons. He's immune to that ability. Get in there, get in there. Yeah, we're gonna have to heal. I was trying to save the potions till I got low on health, but this guy is down and that's quick. Maybe if we stay by our angel. Wow. We're gonna have to use another health potion.
I'm not ready yet.
He's got me cornered. So he can block that effect? Is that what I'm seeing? I was hoping that wouldn't go that way. It can be challenging to stay out of the AoE here. Every time I stop, you're going. Where's the dead? See what I mean? You can barely even get your abilities off. Get out of it. Essence. Heal, heal, heal. Damn it to hell. This feels like a final boss fight, and I'm liking it. We're not even getting him halfway down. Maybe we were close during the one fight. I did say maybe I should go res some skeletal mages. Do we have anything left over in this where I could take corpses and res these mages? We'll try one more time without it, but
I need more time.
I don't know how it's gonna go. We really respect the talent tree. That ability uses all our essence, which I don't like. So we're gonna have to regenerate the essence.
I'm not ready yet.
I want that skeleton army up as quick as possible. Seems like you have to burn. It's just beasting me. The AoE is brutal in this fight. We know where this is headed. Stay in the field. Getting the hang of it. You see improvement every single fight except that last debauchery, which is going to happen. Get out of the AoE, boys.
I'm not ready yet.
That's what I like about these fights. They're just getting more challenging as time goes on. Which was something. 20 seconds for Army of the Dead. Get out. We gotta make sure we have our scraper, or spacebar, whatever that's called. That ability, I've noticed, starts to matter a lot more as you get deeper in the game. Army of the Dead, get out. I gotta get out of this. Man, he just drops the AoE everywhere. Get in, get protected. Get out of this disaster. Drop. I'm like talking it out as I go here. We're definitely gonna need a potion. I don't want to stay low on health against them too, because these bosses can one-shot you, even in the middle. I gotta be careful though, because I only have 3 health potions left, and they get scared. Oh, that attack. Let's just focus, let's just focus.
I'm not ready yet. Something like this on Nightmare difficulty. 5 seconds left till Army of the Dead. I'm maybe wanting to wait till he finishes his ability where he covers the entire floor with blood, whatever that's called. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. I'm not ready yet.
I guess we're summoning it. This tree is working better. Wow. This is the kind of fight we came for. What is this? Oh, get out, get out, get out, get out. This is all over the place. 57 seconds till another army comes. Trying to stay close to the angel for the tank. 2 health potions. Might be 1 after that. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be. We're getting close to it. He's running towards me. We're low. Yeah, that is gonna cost us a potion. Give us 1, drop us 1. Hit him with a number 2, go. Really could use a health potion to drop here. There they are. Make our way to those potions. Get in here. By the time this is over, we're going to have our army of the dead, and we're going to go right after the potions. Go. 1.
I'm not ready yet.
We're going to have to heal. Get close to the angel. Oh, man. Come on, come on. Out of the mess. This is a fight. He's just standing there? What are you doing, bro? Come on. Come on. Don't just stand there. We need all we can get in this. Out of there. That's going to be a heal. We're getting so close, I can't be taking any chances. Oh my. Not going down like that. We ain't going down without a fight here. So, we have 30 seconds. Army of the dead. I'm assuming that's gonna, if we can hang on, that's gonna be the end of the fight. I hope. The way these are going, you never know. Taking some of them you thought you had the boss down, then we've been surprised before. He is relentless. 7. So we have only 1 health potion. We're gonna get out of there. Come on. I'm wondering if I should just use it. 4, go, Q. Oh my god, don't do this to me. Down him, down him, down him. No, 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 no. Out, 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 out. This is going to be close again. 1. Oh, no, no, no. That would have been horrible. This is going to be very... Drop 1 potion. Drop the potion, drop the potion. We should get it. We need 1 health potion, I think. This is getting sticky. This is getting real sticky. Come on. With 39 seconds to go. Oh no. This is going to be too close. Drop a potion. Can't even get an ability off. Oh no. This boss is presenting quite a challenge to me. That was so close. I think I got to be more focused on using that Army of the Dead. This fight has been the most difficult fight I've had all game, and I'm loving it. Keeping you engaged. Let me know if when you've fought this particular enemy, Lilith's Laminate, whether you were having the problems I had here. That's brutal when you're that close. Every single time we've engaged in the fight, I believe we've gotten him down a little more, so hopefully this will be the end of it. This is key. So we're going to go right with Army of the Dead, now that we've kind of got an idea of how to handle him. and just burn as much as we can. Maybe I should not have done that. We have to regain our essence, which is fine here. This is the part where we have to burn before our angel comes. That's gonna be a deal. That's gonna... Seven seconds for Army of the Dead. Get out of there. Get out of there. So we're... It's like the only chance you get to burn him a little bit. Then... Right there, he's got the AoE ready for you. Learn to use the space key, because that was something I didn't do originally, and as I continue with this playthrough, I'm seeing boss by boss how that matters. It didn't matter early. This is rough fight. We're gonna heal here. I feel like... Get out of this. Holy... That's how you cut through all the AoE. Get out. We're doing much better. This is much better than the previous fights against this laminate here. Oh. 13 seconds. I'm really relying on Army of the Dead. This wouldn't have worked with my original pick on the talent tree. I do have confidence we'll get this down. Makes you wonder, right? Stand behind. No. Get in. I'm wondering if I should use a health potion right now. Summon the army. I'm going to. I don't know if that was the best use of a health potion. No, you get trapped up. No, get. The health potions are so key. I think we missed that first. We're gonna have to use it here. Seems like I'm now catching up with the pace of using potions I don't want to use. 7 seconds, we're gonna have to summon the army. Get out of there. Oh no, Q. The go-to Q. We're gonna need health potions to drop, but we're gonna be doing another attempt on this. Wow.
I'm not ready.
Even when you stop the burning. This is a rough fight. I don't think we're gonna make it here. No. I'm almost ready to start over. Look at this.
I'm not ready.
Without a health potion, where it's only a matter of time. Might be a respec in order here.
I'm not ready yet.
Wow. We're just done. Next hit. No potions is definitely going to equal a problem here. Even if I let them do the work, it was only a matter of time. You gotta be very cautious with these potions. This fight is showing me just how much I don't know about this class. And it's making it good at the end. I'm liking the challenge towards the end of the beta. Is a new ability in order? Without the corpses, it's kind of useless. We put 2 into this. I mean, Bone Spirit seems to be... Spirit explodes, dealing 2/6 damage is increased by 3%. I guess so. I mean, I don't like how it sets the cooldown for Army of the Dead back. We'll try it again. We almost downed the Laminate before. I think we can do it now that we're learning by experience here. We're learning the hard way how this game can be sometimes, and that's what we like. Army of the Dead is reset. Maybe, like, skeletal mages I think might be necessary. That could be the missing piece of the puzzle. Because now that I think, when he drops the shield, or the angel drops the shield and you have to go in it, I'm hoping the skeletal mages will keep a distance and not just Leroy it into the aggro and cost their lives on the first wave. I'm not sure what the ability is called. You know what I'm talking about when the angel's stuck in the angel shield. See, here's where it becomes the problem. They go right here, they go down, and I'm thinking skeletal mages will play back a little bit. So that might be the change we need to make to win this fight, because we'll keep our corpses up longer. Because right now we've died a good number of times here. So after a couple deaths, there might be a need for a change. I did say that at the beginning of the fight, where are my skeletal mages, and now they're putting it all together. Get out of here. Or we might just finish him off this time, but that's my plan if we have to regroup again for this fight. I'm definitely going to pull up skeletal mages. Army of the Dead is coming momentarily.
I need more time.
Tempted to use the potion, but yeah, now we might need to use it. We're gonna use it. I mean, maybe it's better to take the bullets, because you're putting out damage. I mean, running through the aggro is definitely not... You can't even attack with it.
That's what I'm saying. So, if you're getting hit a little bit, and you're getting a burn, oh, get in there, get in there. This is the part where it can get messy. We're at half health. I don't see any health potions. 39 seconds left for Army of the Dead. Oh, sh... Back. That's definitely a heal. That was way too close for comfort, and I would have labeled that one a sloppy death. Some of them are avoidable. Those are the worst ones when you know it's avoidable, but there's other ones where you just know you couldn't cut it. Those are the hard ones you have to admit. You're gonna have to go regroup. Summon the army. Now that's part of something that I want to get the curse down when the army's there. I'm debating on a heal right now. We only have 3 potions, and we will be using that heal. Gets us to 4 potions now, and he's at half life. Drop that. Roll out. We're gonna have to hit a heal. Yup.
I'm not ready yet.
Wow. Out. The aggro is brutal. See, even when you stop the fire. We're gonna have to heal. I'm trying to hold back as much as I can on using those heals. This is really... yeah, you knew it was coming. Look at this, even to cut back over. I can't believe this. We're going to need to use another potion.
I need more.
Oh, 9. For me, this fight gets substantially more challenging as it goes on. Summon the Army of the Dead. Drop the curse and burn. Burn while we can. Burn. If we can't get difficult with all this aggro with 1 potion left, we might be doing this again. No. Trying not to use the potion. I think that's going to end up costing me. We might have to go the skeletal mage route for this.
I need more time.
I really think it could make the difference. "45 seconds again for army. A potion drop would be immaculate right now. You saw it coming. We are so close to finishing this fight. Oh my god. Brutal. Brutal. Book of the Dead. I want skeletal mages. No, we want mages. What are defenders? You gain 50% non-physical resistance, but your warriors can no longer raise warriors. You deal 10% increased shadow damage. This is where I think it's going to be the key in this fight. You deal 50% increased damage to vulnerable enemies, but you can no longer raise mages. Your maximum S is increased by 15, but you can no longer raise mages and bone. Your overpower damage is increased by 30%, but you can no longer raise mages. Can we use any of these? Like, can we please have some skeletal mages? Maybe I shouldn't have sacrificed them in the beginning. So I'm going to try to find some corpses, because like I said, we've been down a number of times in this fight. It's been getting a little rough. I definitely want to get some mages. Do I have to be alive for that? No. Alright. This is how you know you're getting towards max level. There's got to be something around this dungeon where I can grab some quick... What is this shit? What? Where's my ability? What's going on here? Why did my ability just randomly disappear? Where's my skeletal warriors? What just happened? Where's my ability? This is the challenge I've been waiting for in this game. So we've been using this ability quite a bit. I don't even know if I want to switch. Should I try a different? Dealing 76 damage. Has a chance to form a blood orb. I'm going to stick with my originals here, because those abilities seem to be working once we get some distance. Definitely mastery here. We were using Decrepify. Can you stun the boss? That could be useful. Stunning a boss can really shift it, especially when you're taking a beating like this. Enhanced Bone Spear breaks into 3 shards. I don't know if Enhanced Bone Spear is the way we want to go. This is what regenerates our essence. Correct? So... probably should add that. I'm not sure what I took off my talent tree. That's how you do it. So Decrepify was the first ability I picked. Where's our res corpses? Not sure what kind of noobery I did to remove it. I wonder if movement speed increase is something we want. I mean, these abilities haven't been really useful against the boss we're at. Why not? I'm going to try a movement speed. When you take damage... When you damage enemies with darkness skills, you take 2% less shadow damage. I'm going to keep it here just for a minimal movement speed increase. How many more points do we have until we could dive to the next part of our tree? Being that Decrepify was something that looked like it was helping, I'm going to go pick that. I mean, the Enhanced Bone Spear with the broken shards, we should probably upgrade that. This takes us further down the tree. We definitely want to add our corpse resing ability. Where did that go? Foolishness. I hate when you click something in these games, you don't know what you clicked, and then you gotta go back and look through it. I mean, do you want... I'm gonna add another point to Decrepify. Maybe that'll make a difference if we catch him in it. Are we at 5-5 with the other two? Yes, we are. Do we want to branch off in... Making the enemy vulnerable was something I was seeing tended to look like it helped. Hitting enemy with the same... Hit the same enemy at least 3 times with the same cast of Bone Spear grants 8% crit. Bone Splinters with a 20% chance. Let's roll with that kind of build right now. We didn't upgrade our skeletal mages, which we might have to go back and do that since we put too many points into Decrepify. Upgrade the skeletal mage. We definitely want Army of the Dead. You know what? At least we have a plan, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mastery on skeletal warriors. We'll go 2, 2 for now. We're going to go 3 on the mages. Decrepify is going to be our ability. I did want to change the abilities anyway. Now, at least I can get the keys in the right place. I wanted the one ability to be something different other than res. That's a character customization thing for me. So we have the Decrepify. We do want that. This is going to take us to this part of the tree. This is what gets complicated. Well below 50% light, we see 10% healing from all sources. I mean, we did have an issue with that. Damaging enemies. Let's fill up the tree. I want to get back to the fight. We want this. We want this. We're going to branch off for the vulnerability. And we're going to do the vulnerability. We've already got the bosses. We have 2 more points left. Or 3 more points left, excuse me. So, the raised skeletons ability. These abilities I just do not like right now. There's no corpses, so this fight kind of makes that useless. Would a bone prison work with this guy? So if I go with a bone prison... I'm gonna try this, actually. I don't know, my gut's telling me to go with that. Being that we haven't used the abilities in this fight. Blood Mist was something I was thinking about. Bone Prison, maybe if we could trap the boss, that'll make a difference with our skeletal mages. Down to 2 points. We have our Decrepify. We're definitely going to get our res. So maybe Decrepify is where we want to put that point, and then Army of the Dead. Corpse res will be 4. Now, that's better for me. Book of the Dead, corpse res. How do we put it back to where it was? Whew! Alright. How do we get it back? What did we do here? It's gotta be... What? You know it's something stupid too. You know it is. What? Raise a skeleton from a corpse. No, we want our skeletons. Where is our damn ability? Not gonna lie, I'm a little confused as to what I just did here. I want my ability back, and this is jamming me up. Probably something super obvious. Imagine we go to our... No title selected. It wouldn't be under here. I said on a first impression playthrough, it's almost like a live stream. You get to go through everything, all the growing pains that come with playing these games. I know this is something really ridiculous, I feel like, to get my ability back. How do I get my skeleton ability back? It's really going to be a problem here over something stupid. Okay. Don't think it's the best idea to go into this fight without that. What am I gonna... This is what I try to avoid on these things. Spending time doing silly things like this, and now we get trapped in the middle of a boss fight trying to figure out how to get our skeletons back over something stupid, most likely. Like, where is the ability? Active skirmisher, so it's an active ability. It's like a basic main ability. And you somehow lost it. Movement, physical shadow, minion, and minion. What the hell did we do here? Well, if you're watching this, you can let me know in the comment section what degree, how simple is what I'm making super complicated right now. Open journal, center player, pin location. We do not want to pin locations. We do not want to center. It has to be under Book of the Dead, right? Under your talent tree. Like, what happened here? Golem mastery? We're almost at golems. What the? Okay. I'm gonna go see if I can fight this boss. Because the skeletons did res on their own last time. Maybe we could get the fight down at least. Will we get our skeletons without the ability on our bar? I don't know why that's... No, I will not. We need that skeletal ability. That's gonna be everything. And I'm not sure why we don't have it. Gonna take a minute here to figure out what's going on with the skeletal ability. Then we'll go fight our boss. What's up, everybody watching? We finally got things back together here, and I'm not sure if what I just experienced was a glitch of some sort. I actually had to sign out of the game, reset my talent tree, and then as soon as I did that, the ability appeared. So I'm not sure if I made it more complicated or if it was a glitch or whatever it is, but I decided to take that time, respect the tree, get ready for this boss fight that's been absolutely causing me havoc in my head. We have our skeletal mages now. We have our melee mages. We're going into this fight with the full army, because now I feel like we're on the clock here. Beta is almost over. We are close to level 25, so it adds extra tension to the mix that we're going to have to complete this as quickly as we possibly can. Normally I would take my time and absorb the content, but that's not how this is going to go. This will be the first time engaging him with skeleton mages, and let's see if we can down this boss. I think it'll make a difference. That's what we want to go. Get out of the AoE. The mages can provide the extra damage that I wasn't getting before to end this fight. No, stay out of the aggro, mages. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Okay, the mages stayed up. That's good. I think the respecking is working a lot better. I might have had just the wrong balance. It seems to be going good. Sometimes it's what you need is just a good regroup. We'll see if that's what's going on.
I need more time.
We were struggling with the health potions before. I don't think we need it just yet. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Gonna try and trap him in the bone prison.
I'm not ready.
24 seconds until we get summoned. This should be it for our skeletal mages, I think. 14. It does make a difference. Gives me more bait, so there's a possibility. Stop with the talk approach. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut for the rest of this fight. We have some health potions available, so that this cost me 72 seconds left before we can get our ability. You're always going to want to hold those potions.
I'm not ready yet.
I mean, the bone prison is serving its intended purpose. We're gonna have to heal. I noticed this enemy. Yeah, see, that's why I picked bone prison, because this guy was charging me a lot. And it keeps more damage off of me. It gives me time to save the potions.
Ready yet.
Still providing me a problem in this fight. 19 seconds. So I can get that army up. Man, I think I gotta save the bone prison. 3 seconds left on the bone prison. I have a feeling we're going to be in for another close one.
I need more time.
I'm trying to hang on to these health potions because that's what's been causing me issues. Let's try and lock him into prison. Oh, I missed the bone prison. That was bad. Don't lose it because you want to go for those health potions. 3 seconds left on, or 4 seconds left. 42 seconds left for the army. I'm trying to get over the potions as quickly as I can with one left. Oh, that could have been bad. Bone prison has definitely served its purpose for this fight. 2, get out, get out, get out. There's another potion over there, and that's going to be where we go. Oh no, oh no, oh no, get out of the aggro. This is going to be heartbreaking if we lose it. Even if I block him off with the bone prison. We have one left. We're going to have to hold on to that for dear life here. Avoid that. This ability has caused us a lot of problems. Get in. I'm going to unleash the bone prison and the army after this. Trapped. Out. Wow. A health potion again would turn this fight. We have one left. I'm waiting for my abilities. Oh no. We're on our last potion. We gotta be careful. We missed the bone prison. No. So close. 12 seconds left on that cooldown. Oh, get out. We're getting so close. Every single time it's like you're one potion off. Oh my god, it's so close. Please drop it. One potion. All we need. This is going to be absolutely
a nail biter. I'm trying to get the army of the dead out. That I knew was going to be it. We have been so close. This boss has been at like 10% twice. Oh my. We're going to get him. It's only a matter of time, but holy hell, I wasn't expecting this kind of a challenge. Please give me the mages. We have our mages. I don't know why I wasn't getting res mages. Little things protecting the skeletons, I imagine, it would be a huge step for beating this guy. I haven't figured out how to do that. Get in here. There's gotta be a way to summon these skeletons to me. It's killer how they just stand in the AoE. I think we can use one. That's going to be the end of our skeletal mages, I think. 9 seconds.
I need more time.
Ouch. Getting better with that bone prison is helping. Really, this looks like it's going to come down to a nail biter again. We have all 5 health potions, which is a good start. But I mean, as we're seeing, this guy can drop us pretty quickly. Every point of damage is mattering. Get out of that. Wasn't sure if that wave was going to hit.
I need more time.
So we have another bone prison. Trap a minute. 19 seconds left. We're going to have to use a potion. We're not taking any chances here. I do think there's going to be a couple more that drop throughout the course of this fight. We only have 2, so we're going to need it. You almost wonder if you should be level 25 for it. We're going to do it at 24. Get out of the damn AoE. Res. We have 3 health potions, which is good. Gotta get in the barrier. There's 2 over there, so we're gonna have 5 total in the fight if I can grab the 2. No need to overextend at the moment.
I need more time.
The next hit will probably end up using a potion. I've said conserving the potions this fight has been something that has been extremely... That's our potion use right there. 32 seconds before we have our army of the dead.
the meantime, let's get as much damage off as we can. We gotta get in the circle. We gotta get in the circle. I don't see any potions on the outside, so it looks like we're doing the 3 or 4 right now. We're gonna need to use one very soon. 2, 1, on we go. Very tempted to use a health potion right now, and I'm not looking for... Yeah, we're gonna use it. Get out of the AoE.
I'm not ready.
Getting intense. Get out of the AoE, boys. This is what's gonna kill us here. I don't know why I just did that. That could have been a problem. Tempted to use a potion. Very tempted to use a potion. I think we're gonna have to. Yeah, get out of there. Our prison isn't up yet.
I need more time.
17 seconds left. This is coming down to the wire again. Is this gonna... Oh my, get out, get out, get out. Two, 1, go. So close. Burn him, burn him. We got it, we got it. Come on. Did we get it? Woo! Oh my god. That was the most difficult fight I've had in this entire beta. It made me think, it made me respect the trees. It gave you exactly what you're looking for in a Diablo. I'm like fired up after that. And we got a legendary ring out of it. Wow. The most complicated fight I've had in this game so far. What is the most complicated fight you've experienced in D4? I was even worried if we were going to get through that one, to be honest.
My bags are
I had a
full.
feeling eventually we'd do it. It would be something I would have accomplished throughout the night, but with the time restrictions, trying to beast through it was important to me. We're getting a cinematic. Let's roll with it. Let's reap our rewards after that beating we just took.
Vigo, who did this?
I have done all that was asked. The pain is gone now. This was a just punishment.
So this is his punishment from the mother?
Man would have refused Venard's bribe. Nerel. Nerel, is she safe?
Yes, she is safe.
Our meeting is no coincidence. I came here to help. Will you give this to her for me? I should never have taken it. It's so dark. I have repented. Do you think I was too late?
No, not too late. The light has come to carry you home. Do you not see it, friend?
Yes. Yes. I see it now. They have come.
Glad my character gave him some peace on the way out. He definitely repented for that fight. That was intense. That was an intense fight.
And it's really what brings you to the dance with Diablo as a whole.
I will not ask again.
You don't need to. I saw a vision of the key lifted from my corpse, under the watchful eyes of the great serpent in my sanctum. If you are chosen as you say, it will come to pass.
Even though I took so many deaths that last fight, I'm sitting there like I needed that. That's the Diablo experience that you look for, respecting the talent trees, trying to figure out what works best against which enemy. That is what I like about the first playthrough. It's something I feel like it's missing when you have 8,252 paragons later in the game and you could just dust through the content. Hell of a fun fight. I wish there was more of them, to be honest, like that.
Is that him? Is that Rathma?
Looks like we're gonna have a story to tell. Let's see. Lilith's blood petals, which have been in this game since the very first cutscene where we were throwing them up. So let's see if we can finally put together what the link is between the blood petals, Rathma, and Lilith. Going to get a cutscene, and it's going to be Lilith. You can see the wings in the background. This is what we played Black Lake for. Let's go. Let's get a reaction to this cutscene.
I don't know if you would have chosen to stand beside me in this new world, Rathma. But I would have saved your place, just the same. And now, all that you might have been has been stolen from me. Stolen.
That look says it all.
This key unlocks more than the doors of hell. It unlocks our path to the future. A future made possible because of the price you paid. Your sacrifice will not have been in vain.
I loved that cutscene. The ending, especially with the blood petals as a way to transition out, that was pretty sick. That's what caught my attention first. Lilith is developing into being quite a nice main antagonist. I'm liking everything I'm seeing so far. Each and every cutscene develops a story more, makes you want to play more. I'm getting sad as we do the playthrough that I know time is limited here, because I just want to keep going in this game. Especially after this. The Black Lake was one of the best parts of this game so far, if not the best part of the game. Maybe for the challenge that it presented to me. And then the cutscene after was worth the fight. You always want to check. Especially after this mess. We still have half a level to go, with little time to go, before the end of the beta, so I do want to beast mode it all the way to 25, but this looks like we're done here. Everything has been completed, and I do think we're going to want to head back out to town. Transport you to town. We'll have to use wayward points to get where we need to go. Let's go. We're heading out of town. We got half a level to go here. Hopefully we can make it in time. I have to say I've absolutely loved this playthrough so far. I'm enjoying the hell out of this. Feels like it has a bit of a live feel to it. Makes you wonder if you should have done it that way. But I mean, I cannot complain at all. I'm loving what I see. So this is gonna... We have to go to Lights Resolve, so we'll take this waypoint over to Margrave and then travel that way. Or does it really matter? I think we're close. So we'll just head out. I'm gonna go to the blacksmith really quickly. Drop off the goodies.
I'll take it.
I wish I had more time to customize my gear and do things like that. I'm not going to switch out any legendaries or anything like that. We don't need new gloves. So it's just gloves and a chest piece. That would be Heroic Dawn, Willpower, Thorns. Thorns are something that... It's an upgrade though, right? No, it's not. Okay. No, cancel selling the special item. So this is what always takes a lot of time in these games, going over the abilities, knowing what the special items are. And with the time press and the time crunch we have, I'm skipping over some of those things so we can get to the meat and potatoes of the story and ding the level 25 before the end. See, I don't know what to do with all these special items now. This is what I would like to have a chest for, to dump off your goods. I'm just going to keep it and I'm going to roll with it, and we'll just drop the items if time doesn't permit. It's like a speed run doing the beta test. And to sum it up, man, this didn't even feel like a beta test. I mean, other than some minor glitches, getting kicked off here and there, which you expected, you'll return... What? What did that say? I don't want to return to Town Portal. I want to go do the new quest. I feel like we're in Diablo time constraint mode now. I'll be satisfied once we get to 25. I'm itching for another boss fight like that last one. That challenge. It's just made me want more. Outside of fixing some minor glitches, I'm not sure how you could give this game a bad review so far. We gotta move. So we're participating in an event.
We demand blood.
Ancient siphon. So we're holding for a minute. I'll lock myself in the bone prison. I did say in the beginning of this playthrough that was an ability I thought I would be able to use. And it took some getting used to it, combining the abilities of the talent tree to see what worked in what situations. Even that last boss fight, having the mages and the bone prison, I think, shifted. We have to hold for another 28 seconds. Which should be easy enough. Pick up some of that much needed experience to max level ourselves. Lock ourselves in the bone. potions. So we're gonna have to cut down this way. It's a good thing we did check the mini-map, because I would have headed the wrong direction. Very, very close to the end. I don't really know what the end is, but I'm sitting here assuming level 25 is gonna be the goal. Okay, we're gonna have to cut through here and around. Level 25 is the end game goal. Anything extra is just gravy. I'm very happy we got to complete that Black Lake dungeon. Over the course of beta, the week, however much I may cut down some of these videos outside of the full playthrough and just put some of these crazy dungeons up there. There's been so much content over this weekend that we're going to be having some D4. Or, being that this is the last video, we may already have a lot of D4 up on the channel, but there's a lot I've decided to do with this content. This game has absolutely delivered for me. Slay 1,000 enemies, so we picked up. I mean, I don't want to be somebody who sits here and just thinks everything that Blizzard puts out is great. Recently, I mean, the games have been a lot of fun. Dragonflight has been alright. Overwatch 2 was a bit of a letdown. On launch, it felt like Overwatch 1.5, so I do see a lot of people's points that Blizzard has been half-assing things a little bit with the game. This is not one of them. Or at least in my opinion. This game is not one of them. They did a hell of a job and we're only in beta. I haven't been so engrossed in a playthrough or a game in a very long time, and that is the best way to tell if a game is worth purchasing. And being that I'm so engrossed in this, I'm not even done with Act 1 and we have a whole bunch of other stuff to do. I'm not even done with the playthrough, and I say purchase this game. It is loaded with content. It has been engrossing. I can't be happier as we near towards the end of beta, but let's see how far we can go with the story.
He was a good man. And Lilith? Was she even there? Did you meet her?
Already gone by the time I arrived.
There is more. I can see that.
Lilith took a key to Hell off Rathma's body.
Then it was all in vain. She's the only one who got what they wanted.
Neyrelle. She came seeking the Haradrim of legend. Seeking hope. She found neither. But her part in things was far from over. In truth, we would need her more than she needed us. Didn't seem that way at the time, though. For anyone. Inarius proved to be just as unreliable as I'd feared. His self-obsession had driven him to murder his son, Rathma. And from the corpse left behind, Lilith had taken a key to Hell. Where would she use it? We could only depend on ourselves to find out.
That was perfect timing. Ding, level 25. We have hit max level in Diablo 4 beta. Even get the playthrough screen here. Thank you for playing Diablo 4 beta. Continue the experience on 6/6/2023, and I can't wait for that. I think that's the achievement I was looking for. No, we just completed Act 1. That's exactly where I wanted to get with this game before I ended it. So we did now accomplish everything I wanted to do in Diablo beta, it looks like. We max leveled ourselves. Lorath told a hell of a story. Act 1 is complete. You knew Neyrelle was going to have a huge role the second she got into this game. She's been developing herself as a character. I did say when we were going through the dungeon, I just don't trust Inarius. I'm going with Lorath's opinion. I just don't see him turning out to be the good guy, but I don't see Lilith turning out to be good in the end either. I think this game, as I talk about it, has been exceptional. I keep saying it over and over again, but now with two different paths of the story that we have to play to find out what's going to happen with Lilith. I mean, you can only assume at this point. Is an artist going to be one of the big bad guys in the end of this, or where is this story going to lead? I'm loving it. I want to keep going with it. Now I know we're locked out of Act 1 and we can't get to Act 2, so this gives us more to look forward to in the future when Act 2 and the other acts are released for Diablo 4. The way I'm looking at this is I put an entire weekend into this game so far. We've reached max level. We've done a lot of stuff, but when I look at the map, there's still a number of things that we have left to do here. I want to go explore the Fractured Peaks a little bit more. Try to level up my gear a little bit more. And this is only in Act 1. To have this much content in one act in a beta tells me that this is worth purchasing, in my opinion. That is after all of the work we've put in to visiting the world of Diablo 4. I even decided to do this with a class I don't normally play, Necromancer. I've said it previously. I want to do Rogue as a main character once this game gets fully released. I'm enjoying the hell out of Necromancer and learning the class, but my main is going to be Rogue. So as I talk to you, I'm explaining to you how the replayability is there for this game. You've max leveled the character. You're probably going to want to continue playing the Necromancer if they allow the characters to carry over into the next beta. And then you already want to roll with it where you get a Rogue up to level 25 to continue the storyline with another character. It's endless right now, the amount of content and the things I want to do in this game. So after a weekend of this, I don't know if this is going to be the end of the video or not. I'm probably going to run around and play. I say purchase this game. I think it's worth it. The proof is right here in the videos. With how much we enjoyed this playthrough. This is where we buried... Forgot her name. Surprisingly, we're having a moment there. Where our friend, where we had to bury her mother. Here lies Vinard, who was ever searching. Now she sleeps at the steps of knowledge. So you know what? On this note, I think it's an excellent place to end this video. This is going to be an extremely long playthrough at this point, which I do not care. It's been exceptional. We're going to teleport back to the town. Being that so much of the story has been told for Act 1, I don't know what the other content is going to be. It's going to be side quests or whatever, but I think with the completion of Act 1, that's an excellent place to end this particular video. I may try to get another one out of Rogue gameplay. I may continue with this. As I said, I keep saying it. I want to keep playing it. That's why I say I think this game should be purchased and you should dive into it. I've enjoyed the content. Anyone else who's played this far, let me know what your opinion is of Diablo 4 so far as a whole. What's your favorite class? Have you been... Just leave your overall opinion, because there's so much content we can discuss in this game, and it is a testament for how well the developers did on it in beta. Nothing more we can say in this video. If you guys have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for sticking with us. What I think is probably going to be the final part of this Diablo beta playthrough. Let me know if you've watched them all, what you thought about it. Do not forget to like and subscribe, because as I say, that helps the channel a lot when you guys continue to do that. I do like reading the comments that you guys place in the comment section. Definitely gives me some direction on where to take the channel and what you guys want to see. So with all that, I hope you enjoyed what I think is going to be the final part of this Diablo 4 beta playthrough. Due to time constraints, we'll just leave it at that. Everybody, thank you again for watching. Have a good day or night wherever you are, and I look forward to seeing you all later down the line with more Diablo 4 content. Later.